What's up YouTube, it's Adam from I'm a Music Mogul, and welcome to IAMM Reviews episode number 2. Today I'm going to show you an app called Nota HD for the iPad. It is available for the iPhones and iPod as well. It is called Nota without the HD, but in this case I'm going to show you Nota HD for the iPad. Now I'm going to show you a couple things with regards to the program, and then I'll show you things that I really like in this review. The first thing you get when you open up the program is a 2-octave piano. And obviously when you hit the note, it will show you the visual representation of that note you just hit. So I'm going to go ahead and hit some notes. So again, it shows you the visual representation. So if I hit C, D, E, F, G, A, B, there it is right there. So that is that section. Very simple, just shows you the visual representation of the note. If I go down into the bass, it'll show you the bass. All right, so let's go ahead to the next section, the quiz section. Basically, this is a section where you can test your knowledge in music. It is a cool little way to learn music. I guess it starts off with very easy, note. You have to say what note the note value is that it shows you, and then it'll go into flats and sharps and etc, etc, etc. I didn't take any test yet, although I probably should, but let's keep that on the down low. Let's go to the next section, which is a really cool section called the references section. Basically, if you ever heard people talking music and you want to learn some of the phrases that is used, you don't really understand it, this is a great section for you. This stuff will be tested in the quiz section, I believe. And yeah, it just basically explains a lot of things that has to do with understanding concepts and ideas. So if I go to, let's say, accidentals, I don't really understand what accidentals is. So I'm going to go there. I'm going to say, okay, what's a sharp accidental? It shows you what it looks like, a sharp accidental. And it says it raises the pitch of a note by 1 semitone. So this just gives you a little definition of some things you need to know if you are going to be studying music and want to learn more about music. So again, flat was a flat. Okay, it shows me what it looks like on the staff. It lowers the pitch of a note by 1 semitone. A demi-sharp raises the pitch of a note by 1/4 tone. And it kind of goes through the different accidentals that you may come across. The last section is the options section, which obviously is the options section. But now I'm going to go ahead and show you some things that I really like in this app that I think is really cool, and I think you guys will like it too. So I'm going to go back to the piano section, and again, we saw that already with the notes, but I'm going to go to chords. This is really where the fun part comes in. And let's say I want to find out a chord, figure out a chord. I don't really know how to play it because it's a new chord to me, so I don't know it. So I'm going to go ahead and just I'm just going to go ahead and play it. So if I want to play a C major, if I know the chord I want is a C major, I'm going to go ahead and C major. And there it is right there. It shows me the dots of what keys I should press as well. It shows me the letters of what I should be pressing as well. And if you don't like that C major, there's also an invert section where you can invert the chord. There's an inverted C major again, and back to the normal. Now that is a little fun thing because sometimes you want to go on YouTube and learn some songs and they kind of give you the name of the chords that they're playing, but you don't really know which keys to press. Just open up this app. They say, okay, I'm hitting a C major. You go into this app, hit C major, and then you already know which chords to play. Now this is where the fun part comes in. This has a really great knowledge of chords here. So if I just bring up my list of chords, look at all the different chords I can do. These things I never even heard of. I'm going to go ahead and hit a really weird one. 9B13. Let's hear how 9B13C sounds like. Probably chords we'll never use, but people use them. I guess using popular music, but people use them. I'm just going to go back to the normals that we mostly hear in pop music and hip hop music. Let's go to minors. Let's go to A minor. So that's the A minor chord right there. If I want to invert it, again, invert it. So this is a great, as you can see, this is a great way to learn your chords. And you can kind of play chords together, right? You can kind of play chords and figure out what chords you want to play. It is a really cool app. And this is basically where this app shines, is teaching you chords and figuring out chords for yourself and what chords you can use for your song if you don't know chords. Like I do come in here from time to time and figure out some chords that I want to play, figure out new chords, because I always get in a rut that I keep playing the same chords over and over, because there are certain chords that people like to hear, so you do use that a lot, but you do want to switch it up from time to time, and I do come in this app and find out new chords, and as well Finally, the scale section, which will help you a lot to keep in key with some stuff. So I'm going to go on the C major scale. So I'm going to hit C and it will play out the notes for you. So there's your C major scale. It shows you exactly what notes are in the C major scale. And basically it's all the notes because that is the most basic scale you can get. So I'm going to go ahead and hit another note. Let's hit the E major scale. There's your E major scale. So let's go ahead and do a little funky scale here. A scale that we probably wouldn't use in pop music. So here's Spanish Gypsy. This might be fun. Let's do an E. Let's do an E Spanish Gypsy. So there you have it. This is a little fun, cool little app that you can learn chords, learn your scales, learn some music, have some quizzes, and just overall expand your knowledge in music making. This is called Nota HD for the iPad. I will have the link in the more info section. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, rate the video, subscribe to my videos. More stuff coming soon. Always good stuff coming soon. Yeah, that's it. I will see you next time. Later. Bye.